This one worked out good last time. So it's like 6:49, so I have to tell a Joe Rogan joke. I made a meme and I put it up on Instagram. I think got a couple of likes or something like that, but I'm only a neophyte meme farmer. Just remember that. Because one of my latest ones, and I gotta go back and check, but I think it already made me about 20 cents. So practice makes perfect, remember that. So I'm going to talk about blue light biohacking, because even though it's bad for you, you can still utilize it. If you know you're already hurting yourself with it anyway, then sometimes, just like the Joe Rogan joke I made, it's 6:50, and I was making a coffee, and I remembered that in one of his videos, I think it was with, I don't even remember what, it was something about UFC, because it wasn't Dorian that he was talking to, and he said something like, you know, he was talking about common sense and like, how can I get better sleep, and he joked and flippantly said, it's like, you know, don't drink coffee after 7, but he only said 7, so in my meme I said, I had him going with his eyebrow up, and he says, don't drink coffee, Joe Rogan says, don't drink coffee after 7, and at the bottom I put, is that 7 a.m. or p.m.? Because it was 7 p.m. and I'm like, I know tons of people that, especially in Toronto, the highest imbibers of caffeinated beverages on the planet. That's Canada in general. That's a fact that was at least true 2 years ago when I read about it in Caffeinated in Chapters in Brampton, Ontario. Yeah, I have a good long-term memory. Short-term, not so much, but that's why I'm practicing. So, blue light biohacking. I always wear these, especially when I'm looking at a screen. So while some light's getting in and everything, my exposure compared to the average person is like really low, okay? So you get to a certain point, and right now, for example, I'm on busy.org/@ I am Eric Morrison. That's my thing over there. And on there I write about a whole pile of stuff, but always in every article or every post, there's a little bit of health information. Doesn't matter what it is. I just posted a video on Quora.com because while I was away on Busy, trying to learn how to make cryptocurrency online by writing and stuff like that, making memes, a whole bunch of stuff. People like it, you make a few cents versus nothing. So a few cents is always better than nothing. So anyway, getting off track here. Say I'm on one of these new platforms and I'm working away and I know I'm not being healthy anyway, just like everybody is trying to make a buck. Up to all hours, fucking phone calls from other sides of the planet, you're on your devices, right, stressed out, I gotta have coffee at 7 p.m. So what if I do get tired and it doesn't seem like the coffee's working? It hurts my eyes. So all I have to do is sit here and talk to you guys for about a minute, and I'll already be able to feel my nervous system because I don't expose myself to blue light. So there's your blue light biohack. Protect your eyes at all times, and then when you need it, it's like a superpower, and you can just go, and all of a sudden you'll be able to get that thing done that you really had to get done for your boss the day before, but you didn't do it. So you've got to be like in high school, at least I was. And by the way, that just reminded me, I took ephedrine in high school too, but only once or twice. We ordered some somehow or got it from somebody, and me and my friend, we studied with that stuff all night long for some tests. I remember just being like, next day, but hey, did really good on that test. Now, if you don't know me and the rest of my videos, like Addiction Talks 1 through 8 now, I might flippantly talk about drug use, but I'm really serious about that stuff. Drug use, I'm talking about things that people take to incredibly enhance dopamine, predominantly. Those are the ones that are out there going crazy. Their personality types are already crazy because they're dopamine dominant people and they're extremely sensitive to our modern environment, and so they seek way more potent substances because they can't get any chemical release from the normal stuff like coffee. It doesn't do anything for them. So now I'm like really awake, but I didn't like that because you can actually feel it if you do the biohack. And that's where I've been saying in a lot of my articles now. I'm saying I can't really give you an answer of any, specific kind. I can only tell you that you can take some of the information that I'm giving and start your own N of 1 experiment. Maybe start off with a pair of these. They won't be as cool as mine, because you didn't go to Dollarama and buy different frames and rip the lenses out and hot glue your own back into these ones. No. They don't look very cool though. They kind of look like, I look like, it's coming to me. It's an 80s movie, and what's the guy's name? It's got a robot dog in it, and we watched it when we were in public school, so that's like grade 3, so that's like 1975, 1978. I was like 7. Yep. 7, right? And, yeah, they're not that cool. But that gets me to this next part. I've had people start wearing these things, tell me that they feel better, tell me that they're sleeping better, and then one day you come in and they're not wearing them no more. And you're like, wait, I thought you said they're making you feel better. Well, they were, but someone, or maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 people was like, hey, what are you wearing those for? And so they stopped wearing them even though it was better. Only cost them $20. And I think this also rolls into how much should one charge for nutritional advice? It's this thing that I wrestle with and talk to my brother about, who has a steady, consistent job for 20 years. And we talk about like what our time's worth and all the other stuff, but I do my best work for free because I just want to help people. So I'm always in a quandary, and that's why I'm doing stuff like busy.org, hoping, man, wouldn't it be cool if that little bit of money from one of my new business partners comes in, and I could take like $500 and start up a new account from scratch, knowing now what I know. I've already done the A test. That's the busy.org/@ I am Eric Morrison. That's right out of the lean startup. And I'll try and post that, some pictures or something. I don't know how to do that yet. Well, I do, but I just can't be bothered. I'm researching like the mitochondrial heteroplasmy rates and stuff. I don't have time for that. I want to pass on real information to you guys, and I'll leave the hacking stuff to other people. I apologize for my dirty fingernails, if you can see them. It's because I'm outside a lot, and even if you scrub your hands and do all the rest of it, they're always going to have some dirt under your fingernails. You got to get dirty anyway to get healthy. In fact, at Sticks and Stones Wilderness School.com, they call that dirt time, and that's a common saying in the Nature Connection world. which is one of the best things that you could ever get involved with for your health. Absolutely. So there's some blue light biohacking for you and a little bit of other stuff, and a little bit more about me, because I don't think anyone wants to watch videos of someone that's doesn't let them in on their life. So see you on the next one.